Good morning, students. Our today's revision topic is properties of rational number in case of multiplication. So the first property is closure property. According to the closure property, the product of two rational number is also a rational number. How? For example, we have two rational number 1 by 2 and 5 by 7. If we find out the product of these two rational number, then we get the answer 5 by 14, and 5 by 14 which is a rational number. Okay, students. Now second property is commutative property. Two rational numbers can be multiplied in any order. According to the commutative property, the same, if we change the order, then also there is no effect on result. The result will remain same. As we have discussed already this thing in addition also and in case of subtraction. So same thing we have tried in multiplication also. If 1 by 2 multiply by 5 by 7, and after changing the order 5 by 7 and multiply 1 by 2. In both cases what we get? The answer 5 by 14 only. So there is no effect on answer while we are changing the order of number. Third property is associative property. According to associative property, while multiply three or more rational number, they can be grouped in any order. Okay, student? For example, we are multiply three number 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 4. Now first I start the grouping this one. First I make the group of these two number, then after the third number. Afterwards I change the group, then the group is 1 by 3 and 1 by 4. From the first solution we get the answer 1 by 24. On the second side, same answer we get 1 by 24. So what we observe from here, friends, that there is no effect of grouping in case of associative property when we multiply two or more than. Okay. Now the next property is multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity means if any rational number multiply by 1, then answer is number itself. How? We have a rational number a upon b. If we multiply with 1, then what we get? The number itself. So that is our multiplicative identity. Next one is multiplicative inverse. In multiplicative property, every non-zero rational number like PQ has its multiplicative inverse. How? For example, we have a number PQ. Then its multiplicative inverse is Q upon P. So what we did here? We have done reciprocal of the number. Okay, friends? So that property is called multiplicative inverse. Now the next property is multiplicative property of 0. In this property, if every rational number multiply with 0, then it gives 0. 1 by 2 multiply by 0, 0. 3 by 4 multiply with 0, then 0. That's mean every rational numbers multiply with 0 gives 0. Now the last property of multiplication of a rational number is distributive property. Distributive property of multiplication. There are two cases, in case of addition and in case of subtraction. In case of addition, if first I am going to write in a simple form without fraction. If a number A multiply with the addition of B and C. So how we solve this one? A multiply with first B, then sign between them plus, and then A multiply with C also. So now this property is called multiplicative property of multiplication, distributive property of multiplication over addition. In case of subtraction, we multiply with the subtraction of two numbers, like A multiply with B minus A multiply with C. Okay, and in the case of rational number, how? A upon B, first rational number, multiply with C upon D and addition P upon Q. So how we solve? A upon B multiply C upon D, then sign between them plus, again A upon B multiply P upon Q. Same in case of subtraction, it multiply with their subtraction. And how to open this one? So remove the bracket, then A upon B multiply with the both rational numbers C by D and P by Q. Okay students, and this property called distributive property of multiplication over addition and subtraction. Now we have discussed all the 7 properties of rational number in case of multiplication. Now we are going to discuss another property in case of division. So in division, not that much property, there are few properties in case of division. In case of division, the first property 1, that is closure property. It applicable in case of division also. How? If we divide any two rational number like A upon B and C upon D, these are two rational numbers, and in this case, if A multiply with B divide by C, A upon B divide by C upon D. So here is one condition, C by D not equals to 0. Okay. So that is our closure property. I repeat again, according to the closure property, if we divide two rational number, then answer also a rational number only. Okay, this is our closure property. Now then after, property of 1. Property of 1 means for every rational number, for example, we have the rational number A upon B. Divide by 1, then answer is number itself. Okay, I repeat again. If in case of property of 1, any rational number divide by 1, then answer is the rational number itself. Now third property. If any non-zero number divide by itself, then it gives answer 1. I repeat again. If a rational number divide by itself, then it gives answer 1. Now students, we have discussed all the properties that is related to the multiplications and division. Now I am going to take some questions on behalf of this one. For example, so one question is here, that is based on our associative property 2 by 3 multiply 3 by 4 and 5 by 7. This is the first group. Then they change the group, 2 by 3 multiply 3 by 4 and then 5 by 7. So student, in this question, first you have to identify the properties, which property is here. So as we observe, this is which property? Associative property. Which property is here? Associative property. Okay, and according to the associative property, if we change the group of the number, then there is no effect on answer. So you have to verify this here. So how to verify? First you solve the bracket 1. 5 3 is 15 and 4 7 is 28. Okay, now the right side, 3 2 is 6 and 4 3 is 12. Multiply 5 by 7. Remove the bracket. 2 by 3 multiply by 15 by 28. If is it possible to cancel out? Cancel out it. 3 1 is 3, 3 5 is 15, 2 1 is 2, then 14. Write it 6 by 12 and 5 by 7. It is possible by 3, 3 2 is 6, 3 4 is 12. Then again it possible, 2 1 is 2, 2 2 is 4. If you multiply 5 1 is, now after that we are getting 5 1 is 5 and 14 1 is 14. Same here, 5 1 is 5 and 7 2 is 14. Now student, what we observe? In both cases we observe that the result is same. That means associative property is applicable here, and we have proved that this is associative property. Now one more question. In that questions we are going to discuss our distributive property over addition. Okay, this is the 8th question of your exercise 1.4. In this question they have given you have to prove x multiply with y plus z, and according to this one xy plus yz, and they have given the x value is minus 2 by 3, y value 1 by 4 and z value minus 5 by 8. So first we take the right hand side, minus 2 by 3 multiply with 1 by 4 plus minus 5 by 8. Students, whenever this type of the question and they have given, to first we have to solve inside the bracket. So here is the addition, so we have to add, take the LCM. LCM is 8. 4 2 is 8, 8 1 is 8, so 5 1 is 5, plus minus minus, and here is minus 2 by 3. Okay, so and then after we will solve after this one, minus 2 by 3 multiply 5 2 minus 3, then 8, 3 cancel by 3, 2 1 is 2, 2 4 is 8, minus minus plus, and that we get the answer 1 by 4. If we take the right hand side of this one, xy means minus 2 by 3 multiply 1 by 4. Okay, then sign between them plus, here will come xz. So minus 2 by 3 and multiply minus 5 by 8. Same, 2 1 is 2, 2 2 is 4. So minus 1 by 6 plus 2 1 is 2, 2 4 is 8. So it will come minus minus plus, and it will come 5, 4 3 is 12. If we take the LCM, that is 12, 6 2 is 12. Then plus 5 1 is 5, 2 1 is 12, 5 1 is 5. From here we will get 3 by 12, and if we cancel out, 3 1 is 3, 3 4 is 12. But we get the final answer 1 by 4. Both are same. So which property we have proved here? We have proved here our distributive property of multiplication over addition. Okay, student. Now the another topic that we are going to discuss in revision, that is division. Okay, Now here we are going to solve some question based on division also. Okay, how to solve the division. Now the one example is here, exercise 1.5, question number 3. Minus 16 by 35 divide minus 14 by 5. Now first identify which property is. This is closure property. Why? Two rational number divide, then we get the answer rational number only. So how to divide, students? First of all, convert this divide sign into multiply. Okay, but when we convert this one, then whatever the fraction is given after that, we get the reciprocal of this one. So it will become minus 5 by 14. Okay, now if is it possible, then possible to cancel out, then cancel it. 5 1 ja 5, 5 7 ja 35, 2 7 ja 14, 2 8 ja 16. And if we multiply minus minus plus, 8 1 ja 8 and 7 7 ja 49. Then we get the answer 8 by 49. Okay, in the same way they have given the full exercise questions, friends. Try to solve exercise 1.5 and 1.4. Now in previous test I have given one questions that how to find out the rational number between given two numbers. So students, if we have to find out only the single number, okay, the next topic of our revision, rational number between two given number. Okay, student. Now here are the two methods. First method, if we have to find out only single number between the two. How? For example, they have given a number is minus 4 by 3 and minus 3 by 5, and we have to find out the rational number between of these two. So here we follow this is our A term and this is our B term. Okay, so what formula we will apply? A plus B and then divide by 2. What we are doing here? We are finding the average of these two. So according to the A, minus 4 by 3 plus minus 3 by 5. Then divide by 2. Solve. LCM is 15. 5 4 is 20 plus minus minus 3 3 is 9. And upon 2, let me get minus 29 by 15 divided by 2. This divided by 2. Only 2 is a whole number. There is no denominator. So we assume 1. And we solve this one. It will be reciprocal and it become 1 by 2. Because 2 by 1, 1 by 2. We change divide into multiply. 2 by 1, 1 by 2. Now minus 29 by 30. This is a single number between these two. Okay. Now if the question arises that you have to find out more rational number like 2, 3, 4, 5 between the given number. In that case, which method we apply? If they ask find 3 number, okay, find 3 rational number between the given number. So the number are minus 4 by 3 and minus 3 by 5. So students, here we follow the some step. Step 1, convert in like fraction. Like fraction or like rational number. How we can convert? By taking the LCM of denominator. Our LCM is 15. So this fraction multiply by 15 and this rational number multiply by 3. The 5 4 is 20 and 5 3 is 15. 3 3 is 9 and 5 3 is 15. Now student, what you observe here, the denominator is same, that is like, and easily we can write the number between. How? 20 by 15. Next number decreasing way, 19 by 15, 18 by 15, then 17 by 15 and so on up to till we will write minus 9 by 15. This is the another method to find the rational number between two given number. Okay, I explained the both method. If you have to find out the single number, then to add the both number and addition divide by 2. Okay, if you have to find out more than one, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, whatever, then first you convert into the like fraction, and then after check the number between these two. If the number are sufficient according to your need, then write. If is it less, then again multiply the numerator and denominator by another digit and you get the more number. Okay students, now today we have finished the revision of chapter number 1. In previous video we have discussed how to find out the absolute value and then properties over addition and subtraction, and today's video we have discussed properties based on multiplications, division, and how to find out the rational number between the two given number. Okay students, if you have any queries then you can ask, and you have to solve the full chapter again, and then after this I will provide you a short note that behalf on that videos. Okay, thank you sir.